You are tired, not lazy, not giving up, just tired. Tired of opening the book and feeling nothing. Tired of studying and still not feeling better. Tired of trying and wondering if it is even working. If that is how you feel right now, I want you to know something. That feeling is not a problem. It is a signal. It means you've been doing this the hard way, and there is an easier way. In this video, I will show you how to keep learning English without feeling exhausted, how to make progress feel lighter, more natural, even enjoyable. Stay with me. This one is different. Let me tell you about a student I worked with. Her name is Sarah. She's 28 years old. Sarah studied English for 4 years. She had a good textbook. She did the exercises. She watched grammar videos. But one day, she stopped. Not because she wanted to stop, because she was just tired. She told me, "Adam, I study every day and I still feel like a beginner. I feel like English is a wall and I keep hitting it." Does that sound familiar? Sarah's problem was not her English. Her problem was how she was learning. She was learning the hard way, the boring way, the way school taught her. Grammar rules, word lists, tests. And the hard way works, but it is slow and it kills your motivation fast. When learning feels like a punishment, your brain stops trying. That is not weakness, that is biology. So what did Sarah do? She did not study less, she studied differently. And in about 3 months, something changed. She was not tired anymore. She was excited. She was watching English shows and not feeling stressed. She was sending voice messages in English to her friends. What changed? I will show you exactly, starting with the first thing she did. And I think this last one will surprise you. 5 tips, all simple, all tested. Let's go. Tip 1. Stop studying, start enjoying. The biggest reason learners get tired is this: they treat English like homework. But English is not homework. It's a tool to watch things you like, read things you enjoy, listen to music you love. When you connect English to something fun, your brain stops feeling tired. It starts feeling interested. And interested brains learn much faster than tired ones. So here's the question. What do you enjoy in your own language? Movies? Cooking videos? Football? Music? True crime podcasts? Find that in English. It exists. Everything exists in English. You are not changing what you enjoy, you're just changing the language it comes in. This week, find one thing you enjoy in English. Watch it, listen to it, read it. That's your new study session. Good. So now learning feels a little more fun, but there's still a problem. You sit down to learn, and after 10 minutes, you stop. Your brain feels full. Why does that happen? And what do you do about it? That's tip number 2. Learn in small pieces, not long sessions. Many learners think, if I study for 2 hours, I'll improve faster. But that is not how the brain works. The brain learns better in short, focused sessions. 15 to 20 minutes of focused learning is more powerful than one long, tired hour. After 20 minutes, the brain starts to lose focus. You're studying, but nothing is going in. Think about the last time you studied for a long time. After 30 or 40 minutes, were you really learning or just sitting there? Most people are just sitting there. The brain already stopped. Instead, study for 20 minutes, then stop. Take a break. Come back later for another 20 minutes. 2 short sessions beat one long one every time. Now, shorter sessions help, but there is another reason learning feels heavy, and it's something most learners never think about. It's about how you talk to yourself when you make a mistake. Tip 3. Change how you think about mistakes. Every time a learner makes a mistake, most of them think, "I'm so bad at this," or "I'll never get it." And that thought, That one small thought makes them feel tired and want to stop. But the truth is, a mistake is not a failure. A mistake is information. It shows you exactly what your brain needs to practice next, nothing more. When you make a mistake, don't say, "I'm bad at English." Say, "My brain is working on this." That's not just a nice thing to say, it's actually true. Your brain is working on it. Every mistake brings you one step closer to getting it right. Next time you make a mistake, say to yourself, "Good, now I know what to work on." Then move on. Don't stop. Okay, so you're learning things you enjoy, you're studying in short sessions, and you're being kind to yourself when you make mistakes. But there is still one thing that makes many learners feel tired, and it's something very specific, very common, and very easy to fix. Tip 4. Stop trying to learn everything. Many learners try to learn all of English at the same time: grammar, vocabulary, listening, speaking, pronunciation, writing, all at once. And when you try to do everything at once, you feel like you're doing nothing because you're spreading your energy too thin. You're never getting good at one thing. You're always a beginner at everything. Here's what happens. You study grammar. Then you think, "But my vocabulary is bad." So you study vocabulary. Then you think, "But I can't speak." So you try to speak. Then you think, "But my listening is terrible." And you go in circles, and you get tired, and nothing really improves. The fix is simple. Pick one skill for 2 weeks, just one. Choose one skill this week, only one. Listening, speaking, vocabulary, or reading. Focus on that, only that, for 2 full weeks. Good, so now learning feels a little more fun. But now the last one. This is the one that holds everything together. Because without this, you can do all 4 tips and still burn out. Tip 5. Remember why you started. When learning feels hard, most people forget why they started. They just feel the pain of studying. They forget the reason behind it. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to watch your favorite show without subtitles. Maybe you want to talk to people from other countries. Whatever your reason is, it's real and it's powerful, but only if you remember it. Your reason is your fuel. When the fuel is gone, the engine stops, so you need to keep the fuel fresh. Write your reason for learning English in one sentence. Put it somewhere you can see it every day. Read it before every study session. 5 tips. And notice, none of them said study harder, because the answer is never to study harder. The answer is to study smarter and to be kind to yourself while you do it. I want to say something that most teachers don't say. Feeling tired of English is not a character problem. It's not because you are lazy or weak or not serious enough. It's because you've been pushing yourself for a long time, without enough rest, without enough joy, without enough results you could see. And that's exhausting for anyone. So the fact that you're here watching this video means you haven't quit. You're just looking for a better way. And that's exactly what you found today. Give yourself permission to make learning easier. You do not have to suffer to improve. Progress and enjoyment can happen at the same time. In fact, when you enjoy learning, you improve faster, not slower, faster, because you do not stop. Remember Sarah, the student I told you about at the start? She did these 5 things. Not perfectly, not every day, but most days. She started watching a cooking show she loved in English. She stopped studying for 2 hours and started doing 20 minutes instead. She stopped saying, "I am bad at English," every time she made a mistake. And 3 months later, she sent me a voice message in English. It was not perfect, but it was real, and she sounded happy. She said, "Adam, I do not feel tired anymore. I actually look forward to it now." You do not need to wait 3 months. You can start feeling better about English this week with one small change. That is what I want for you too. You watched this whole video, and I hope you feel a little less tired now. You do not have to study the hard way. You do not have to push through pain every day. You just have to find a way that works for you and keep going. Pick one tip from today. Just one. Try it this week. See how it feels. Then come back for more. And if this video gave you something real, if it made English feel a little less heavy, then this channel has more for you. Every week I make videos like this. Honest, simple, for real learners who are serious but also human. Subscribe to Practice English with Adam so you never miss a video that could change how you feel about English. Thank you for being here. See you in the next one. Keep going. You're doing better than you think.